Mango7Roll here. How we doing today? Welcome to another episode of Epic 7. Today we're going to talk about speed. All about speed. I'm going to show you some of the pieces of gear I got recently, and it kind of came to my attention that with a couple pieces that I've been really lucky with recently with speed, I might actually be able to make a Bazaar or an Oxlots that is competitive and useful in the current meta. For those of you not following my gear closely, I've been pretty unlucky with speed gear. Before maybe a month ago, my fastest Oxlots was like 237 or something like that. Like, I really didn't have over like 11 to 13 speed on any pieces of gear, and a couple of my pieces of gear were stuck at like 9 to 10. So I've had a couple things recently that have just really helped that out, and I want to take a look at my speeds. And one thing I want you folks to do as well, if you can, is follow along with us here. Let us know in the comments what speed your Bazaar is without imprint. So this is just your character sheet speed, what speed your Oxlots can be, and some stats. I'm just really curious if you have like their HP, their speed, their defense, their effectiveness, all their important stats. I'm just really curious what type of units we can build as a community. And I'm also really curious what rank of PvP you're in, what Guild War rank you're in, and if you consider yourself kind of competitive. So anyways, first off, let's just show you a couple pieces of gear we upgraded yesterday. We had some big oofs yesterday, unfortunately, but we also had some pretty good things. So we started off with this. First roll was 3% crit chance. We also tried this, 6 health, 6 defense, 2 speed. We also did this one, which was really unfortunate. I was actually like really looking forward to this necklace because I'm a huge fan of defensive crit damage stuff, especially on attack set. So getting the flats 3 times in a row was a little unfortunate there. We also did this one, which was really unfortunate too. Again, double flats and 2 main stats with a lot of flat rolls. Then we had this one. As you can probably expect, we hit flats twice again. Big oof again. This crit chance, everything you don't want in a crit chance weapon. We finally got another speed weapon as well. 17 crit chance, 8 speed. Again, I have 6 or 7 of these weapons, and every single one except for one is between 8 and 9 speed. So that was a little unfortunate. We also did a couple more things. We rolled this a little bit and got like 4 health or 3 health, and then 6 effectiveness. We also did this one. This one was a juicy one. As always, crit damage Mango for days. That's all we do is crit damage. This one also turned out really well. This is what sparked this video for me. My helms were previously 11 speed as my fastest, so getting up to 14 speed is pretty exciting now. What else did we do? I think that's about it for what we rolled. We also rolled this one here. 15 crit damage. Pretty happy with that one. And I think that's it for now. Yeah, that's it for now. So that's the new gear we got recently. So let's take a look at... Oh, I want to show you my weapons too. I realize people on stream see my gear all the time, but people on YouTube don't. So that's kind of why I want to show off a little bit of them. So for our speed weapons, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 speed weapons now. This is my best one by far. It's got 19 speed, probably my best piece of gear ever. Like, I don't think I have a better piece of gear than this. Then we have 8 speed, then we have 9 speed, then we have 9 speed, 8 speed, 9 speed, 9 speed, and 8 speed. So basically, out of my 3, 6, 8-ish things, 7 of them had a single roll in speed. So that's kind of unfortunate. Anyway, so let's take a look at the 2 people we want to gear up today. One of them is going to be Bazaar. I will be building Bazaar on the 20th, which is when we're going to get free equipment removal, I believe, because we are getting the buffs and nerfs. I don't know why I said nerfs. There's no nerfs. When we're getting the buffs. So I know for sure my speed weapon is going to be this one, and this is one of my problems right now with my speed set, my fastest speed set, is I have to kind of pillage my Maid Chloe, and that's something I'm not really happy doing. So I also know that for my ring, it's also going to be Maid Chloe's ring. This is my best ring, probably 13 speed. Definitely my fastest ring, and it's got a great main stat and great subs. So overall, really happy with that. As for the boots, it's going to be a speed set for sure, and really doesn't even matter which one it is. I'm going to try to find one with effectiveness, I guess. Yeah, there we go. And from here on, we have 3 pieces of gear to fill in. So we remember we got that 14 speed helm here. So we can start off with that. And then I know for sure I have a counter set piece with 14 speed and pretty decent substats. Actually, not the best substats for Bazaar, but we'll try that out there. And then for the helms, I don't know why I said helms, for the necklaces, I know I have 11 speed. So we can see, looking at these, I think it's this one, yeah, 11 speed. So this is my current fastest speed for my Bazaar, and I'm actually decently happy with these stats as well. We've got 1200 defense, which is actually like a respectable amount of defense. We've got 15k HP. We've got 246 speed, 52% effectiveness. It would be nice being a little higher, but unfortunately, I cannot get higher. If you are lucky, if you're one of those people who actually had this roll well, this like makes or breaks a lot of these builds. Like if you got one of these with like 11 to 15 speed, that is such a difference on units like this, because I'd much rather have that. So this is the best I can do, I think. And alternatively, if we want to try out a different setup here, so let's try a speed chest instead. See if we can replace this necklace with something. Because right now our weapon is 19, our helm is 14, our chest was 14, our neck was 11, our ring is 13. So pretty average there for all of those except for the weapon. So I know I have a 12 speed chest. This is my fastest speed chest. It's actually really good subs too. If you're going for really fast speed, you generally want health and effectiveness to go along with it. So I'm pretty happy with this one. And then we can do an offset. And by the way, we got a new sorting thing recently, and I haven't quite figured it out. Like, we can sort by speed sometimes, but I haven't figured it out. So if anybody knows how that works, please let me know. So we've got 12 speed here. So to make up for this, this has to be 14 speed, 13 speed or higher to be faster. And then I can get to 247. And I think I have at least one necklace. I know I do. I know I do. I have a crit damage necklace with a bunch of speed in it. Gosh, do I ever wish it could sort by speed? Like, how hard is it to allow you to sort by speed substat? Like, this is what people are going to want to know when they're sorting by speed. They're not gonna like just want all their speeds thrown everywhere. They're gonna want to know like what their fastest piece is. And I know I've got one somewhere. 11 speed there, 14 speed here. Okay, so 247 speed, I think, is my official fastest set I can get. There's another 13 speed here, but it's crit rate main. So that's not bad. I'm pretty happy with that. And one thing to note too is these stats are much worse than what they could be. You know, like with the other set here with this HP percent, this is a much better set, the previous one. So I'd much rather have that 246 over that huge loss in HP. So yeah, I would really like to know from you guys. How fast is your Bazaar? Does it work? Do you get outsped? Do you use imprints? How fast is your Bazaar with your imprints? What frame of PvP are you in? Are you in Champion? Are you in Legend? Are you struggling somewhere? Do you get outsped in Challenger or whatever it's called? Where's your Guild War at? Are you using your Bazaar for your Guild War defense? And this also applies to Oxlots too in terms of speed, because I'm really wanting to test out the waters in the speed team, because as of now, I don't touch anything speed related, because like I said before this, the vast majority of people in my ranking were able to outspeed me and outperform me in any sort of PvP like that. So right now, my offense is going to be this. And I'm going to try to switch it to Bazaar. Also, if you want to see anybody comboing with Bazaar, let me know and I can try to build them too on free equipment removal. So I use a really tanky offense team and I use a really tanky defense team. So I expect to be outsped. That's my entire plan for the game right now. One more thing I want to show you, and if you're not following the Twitter right now, you should follow the Twitter because I posted this there. But did you folks know that I finally got an ML pet? Finally got one. And did you guys know that you can actually summon Starmong? The guy we got for free from the event a while ago. I just summoned him. It was like the biggest disappointment of my life. I was so sad because I've been craving ML pets. I thought this guy was an event exclusive that you couldn't get anymore. So RIP, big ol' F for Mango there. Anyways, that's it for today. Just a little chat back and forth. I really want, if you guys can, some feedback in the comments. Like I really want to hear your thoughts and your speeds and stuff like that. That's the whole point of this video. So thank you so much. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe as always. And if you don't, you're gonna get outsped by the next Arbiter Villager you fight. Bye everybody!